In this video, we're going to walk through solving problem number 9 on the worksheet that deals with solving linear equations. As I look at this problem, the thing that jumps out are the parentheses. I'd really like to get rid of those right off the bat to try to simplify this. So we'll do the -6 times 4b plus 8. We'll do it over on the side here so it doesn't muddy the water. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take this number with the sign, I'm going to multiply it by that number, and then I'm going to multiply it by that number, and I'm going to include that sign too, right? There's an implied plus sign here on the 4. So this means I'm going to multiply the -6 times 4b, which is going to be a -24b, and -6 times positive 8, right? Negative times a positive is a negative. 6 times 8 is 48. All right, so now I've simplified this. I got by getting rid of the parentheses. So let's take that and go back to the problem now. So I have 32 plus 9b equals, and now picking up what we did on the right side, -24b minus 48. All right, now we got to decide. I've got letters on both sides and numbers on both sides, variables and numbers. So I'm going to try to decide where I want to have the very last statement. And I'm looking at this, and I'm going to want to have the b, the letter, on the left side, and then just a single number on the right. So that's where I'm headed. I want to be able to, as soon as I can get this, I'm done. So I look at what we've got and look where I have to get to be, and I see there's a b on both sides. So I'm going to since I've decided that the left side is going to be the b's, I'm going to get rid of this -24b, because that's a variable. That's a letter that's on the wrong side. That's on the number side, which is what we don't want. So I'll do the opposite, right? To get rid of anything, you do the opposite. So this will be plus 24b, and now to keep them equivalent, I'll add the same 24b to this side. All right, now we'll write it again, clean it up a little bit. So the 32, I didn't mess with that. 9b and 24b, what's that, about 33b, equals -24b and positive 24b is going to be 0, so that's gone, which is what I wanted. So I'll keep the -48. All right, so now I've got the variable by itself on the left, no variable on the right. But now look, again, the left side is for the variable, for the letter, so I've got to get rid of this 32. And again, I'll do that by doing the opposite. So that's a positive 32. I'll subtract 32, and I'll do it from both sides. So now let's write it again. 32 minus 32, that's 0, so that's gone, which is what I wanted. So I'm left with 33b, -48 and -32. What's that, about -80? So I'm almost there. I have 33b equals -80, but I don't want 33b. I want 1b. Remember, there's a 1 there that we don't write. So to get from 33 to 1, here's where we use that rule about any number divided by itself gives me 1. So if I want to go from 33 to 1, all I have to do is divide it by itself, which in this case is 33. And now to keep the two sides equivalent, I have to do that same damage to the other side, divide it by 33. And now if I do the division on these two, I'll end up with b, and I'm going to round it. b is going to be equal to a -2.42. I've got my letter on one side, the variable, a number on the other, which is what I wanted in the end, and I'm done.